great things that you've accomplished together in Amway Korea, but what we're going to do in the future. And I love this theme, vision and action, act now. Let's talk about that a little bit while we're here together. You know, everything I learned growing up in the Amway business, from Jay and from Rich, was all about their vision and the dreams that they had. And I remember many times they would be asked, did you ever dream that the Amway business would be the size and scope and have the impact on people's lives all over the world the way that it had? And even they would have to sometimes admit, no, we didn't think it would ever be that big. They had big dreams. They had big aspirations. But yet, even for them, the Amway business surpassed what they could dream about. But the other thing I remember about them, when we would talk about that, and we would joke about the fact that it had gotten so big, and we would say, well, what was the secret? How did that happen? And they would say, we went to work every day. That was it. We just went to work every day. We had big dreams, but we took action. That's what we're talking about. And I think we want to pull a couple of things that I want to try to package together here quickly on this moment that we have together. The first thing that they articulated to us, and to really all of us in the Amway business, is that these big dreams have a foundation. They have a level of strength. They didn't just think things up. There were ideas that were core to them and central to them that created a foundation for the Amway business. Today, we call those the Founders Fundamentals. Freedom, family, hope, and reward. These ideas that you're free to associate and have a business of your own, and that in many cases, businesses could be shared amongst the family, and this idea of this family atmosphere of all of us being together, helping one another. Hope for a better future, that wherever you are, you're not stuck, that you can move on, that you can achieve great things. And reward. And reward comes in so many ways. Certainly there's financial reward, but it's the relationships that we give, it's the recognition, the celebrations, the times that we have together. The idea of working hard for something and celebrating it when you achieve it. Chad and Jay knew that those foundations were critical. And they taught those to us, and they lived those in their lives, that these ideas were vitally important. But then I want to remind us all, they went to work every day. Turning these ideas, turning an opportunity into success is hard. And we recognize that. And we sit here today with the success of Amway Korea, recognizing that all the hard work that so many of you have put in to get to where we are. But the idea of Amway is that we keep dreaming to be even better. To be even bigger. But the better part starts first. Jay and Dad always said, if we get better, the bigger part will take care of itself. How do we get better with the products that we make, with the way that we operate, with the business opportunity, with all the aspects of the Amway business? How do we make them better? Because if we make them better, they know that drives growth. The marketplace responds to it. And we have better products, better operations, better communications, all the things that we have requires that action. So I want to encourage you, as you're gathering here and as you're taking all this information in at a convention like this, at a time like this, all this information, all the good things, understanding what you've accomplished already and what you know about Amway, I want to encourage you to keep dreaming. Leave this meeting with a plan to take action. Because until we do something, until we take action, until we sell a product, until we sponsor new people, until we make a new friend, until that actually happens, you're not going to be able to achieve that dream and that goal. So it's this wonderful mix of these ideas, this vision, and this practical reality. Going to work every day. are so many leaders in the Amway business that you see and that we recognize. They don't just talk about it. The beauty of Amway is that every leader that you see did it. There's no shortcuts in the Amway business. There never have been shortcuts in the Amway business. It takes action. It takes work. It takes commitment. That's why we've been successful. And it's that type of action and work and commitment that are going to define us as we go forward. So I want to encourage you. That work, that action, that commitment is actually a lot of fun. This is a great business. You have a great future. It's a wonderful time to be together, to dream big, and make that plan, take action. It's so good to be with you. So many times over the years, having the chance to visit Korea and be with so many of our Amway Korea friends, it's just a joy. We know that the future is bright, and we know that we're going to build that future together. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll look forward to it.
Together, so let me add my welcome to each and every one of you to Amway Korea Strength Convention 2025.
영광입니다. 한국 기후기자 여러분들 그리고 한국 암웨이 여러분들 스프링 컨벤션 역사적인 순간 여러분들과 함께 공유하게 되어 정말 기대가 되고 흥분되고 너무나 행복합니다.
Amazing message from Dr. Voss about the founders' fundamentals and about vision and action with emphasis on act now.
조금 전 덕티보스 의장님의 너무나도 훌륭한 창업 이념과 관련된 철학적 말씀을 주셨죠. 비전 인 액션 하시면서 비전을 갖고 행동하라라는 얘기였습니다.
And maybe to start with the founders' fundamentals, to build on what Doug said, you know, that is the foundation on which we build the business. It's what we do and how we do it together that builds such an incredibly strong foundation underneath the Amway business.
조금 전 여러분들께서는 덕티보스 의장님이 말씀하셨던 것처럼 창업 이념을 주셨습니다. 이 창업 이념을 토대로 해서 저희가 사업을 계속해서 구축하고 신장하고 더 발전시켜 나가는 것입니다. 어떻게 무엇을 할 것인가 가장 중요한 것은 함께 강력한 토대를 만들고 사업을 이어가는 것입니다.
And those fundamentals of freedom, family, hope, and reward are not short-term ideas. They last for generations. They're something that serve and I think speak to those of us in our 50s and 60s and 70s and those of you in your 20s and 30s and 40s as well.
조금 전 들으셨던 이 창업 이념이라는 것은 단기적인 것이 절대로 아닙니다. 자유, 가족, 희망, 보상이라는 이 창업 이념은 불변입니다. 세대가 계속 이어져 가는 것, 50대, 60대는 물론이고 20대, 30대, 40대 여러분에게 계속해서 이 정신을 유산으로 물려내려가는 것입니다.
And Doug encouraged each of you to act to make your dreams come true. And I also want to speak for a few moments about the action that we're going to take at the company to support all of you on your journey as a part of Amway and as business owners.
덕티보스 의장님께서도 여러분을 계속 격려하고 말씀하시면서 지금 바로 행동해라. 꿈을 실현해라라고 하셨습니다. 저도 여기에 잠시 첨언을 하겠습니다. 지금이야말로 여러분들께서 액션, 행동을 취할 때입니다. 그러면 아메이 글로벌 본사 차원에서 여러분들이 어떻게 아메이 사업을 이어가고 또 ABO 사업자들이 어떻게 더 번창할 수 있는지 어떻게 액션을 취할 수 있는지 여러분의 여정의 글로벌 본사 차원의 성원을 말씀드리겠습니다.
So you have a team of Amway employees here at Amway Korea. This is better for you. And behind them sits a team that I represent of Amway employees back in Ada, Michigan, who works to support the team here in Korea and each one of you as well.
물론 한국 아메이의 신자 사장님을 비롯한 모든 전사적인 직원 여러분들께서 여러분들을 매일매일 도와주고 계십니다. 뿐만 아니라 아메이 본사 차원 미시간주 에이다에서도 모든 직원이 한국 아메이 ABO 리더들을 지원하기 위해 일하고 있습니다.
And so what can you count on from all of us to make your business better? It starts with product innovation and continuing to be at the forefront of the technological and scientific innovation that drives the Amway product portfolio and helps make this business even better tomorrow than it's been today.
그러면 과연 글로벌 본사에게 여러분들이 무엇을 기대할 수 있을까? 어떠한 발전의 기회를 얻을 수 있을까? 먼저 끊임없는 아메이 제품의 혁신을 위해서 저희는 노력하고 있고 또 동종업계보다 더 아메이가 선도주자가 될 수 있도록 기술, 과학, 혁신 분야에서 최선을 다하고 있고 나아가서 아메이 모든 프로덕트 포트폴리오를 좀 더 다변화하기 위해서 오늘보다 내일이 그리고 내일보다 더 미래가 나아질 수 있도록 최선의 노력을 기울이고 있습니다.
And that means that you'll be getting great new product and solutions from the brands that you know best. Nutrilite, and Artisan, and Excess, and Amway Home, and the entire portfolio, which is one of the advantages you have in your business. The breadth of product categories that we operate in and our commitment to innovating in each and every one of them.
그 의미는 무엇인가? 저희가 끊임없이 신제품 또 새로운 솔루션 여러분이 익히 알고 있는 브랜드 예를 들어서 뉴트리라이트 거기다 아메이의 아티스트나 액세스나 가전용품 생활용품 뷰티 헬스 모든 제품 포트폴리오 가장 큰 장점을 갖고 있는 제품 분야에서 좀 더 발전을 하기 위해서 제품의 폭과 넓이를 더 다양하기 위해 헌신적으로 커미트먼트를 갖고 노력할 것입니다.
And we are also working hard to make the business opportunity even better with more support and events like this, and training, and great incentive trips. And those are things that we are acting on to support all of you as well.
본사 차원에서 여러분께 더 나은 기회를 드리기 위해서 최선을 다할 것이고 보다 발전된 비즈니스 기회를 드리기 위해서 적극적인 지원을 아끼지 않을 것입니다. 오늘 개최되는 스프링 컨벤션 같은 이벤트 그 외에도 여러 가지 교육, 훈련, 인센티브, 보상 제도 등등 끊임없이 저희 본사 차원에서 여러분들에게 성원하고 지원해 드릴 것입니다.
But the greatest part of the Amway business are the people that make up the Amway business. The leadership in the ABO organization and all of you that make Amway so special by making our values and those fundamentals come to life each and every day.
하지만 아메이 비즈니스에서 가장 중요한 가장 가치가 있는 것은 바로 사람입니다. 사람을 기반으로 해서 저희는 끊임없이 리더십들이 노력을 해주고 계시고 또 ABO 한 분 한 분이 노력을 하기 때문에 저희 아메이가 이렇게 특별한 것입니다. 거기도 아메이가 갖고 있는 창업 이념, 가치, 그거 토대가 돼서 저희 끊임없이 향상하고 노력하고 있습니다.
And one of the values that we hold dear is something we call partnership, which is how we at the company work together with the leaders of the business, the FCs here in Korea, and all the leaders in Korea, to make sure that we're doing the right thing to make the business better for you and to make the future brighter for each and every one of you.
그렇기 때문에 이 가치를 소중하게 여기는데 가치가 무엇이냐? 파트너십입니다. 함께 힘을 합쳐서 파트너십 정신 가해서 본사 차원에서는 물론이고 또 한국 아메이 차원에서 경영진들 모두 다 ABO 리더들을 도와주고 또 FC 리더들도 여러분을 도와줄 것입니다. 끊임없이 올바른 비즈니스 할 수 있도록 한국
years that I've been an Amway employee is that we think about success in terms of people. Doug referenced it on the video. Your success, not the company's sales, but individual people achieving their goals and dreams in the Amway business. That's what success is to us.
그렇다면 리치 디보스, 제이벤, 앤드레아 스테이브, 그리고 또 덕 디보스, 끊임없이 제가 30년 넘게 암웨이에서 일하면서 들었던 말, 성공의 뜻이 과연 무엇일까요? 조금 전에 덕 디보스 의장님께서도 비디오에 말씀하셨던 것처럼 가장 중요한 성공의 뜻은 바로 사람입니다. 다시 말해서 여러분들이 성공을 하셔야 되느냐, 회사가 매출을 올려서 이윤을 얻는 게 아니라 한 분 한 분이 여러분의 목표를 달성하고 꿈을 실현하고 아미 비즈니스를 보다 더 발전시키는 것이 바로 진정한 성공입니다.
And we think about that success over the long term, not a year or two or even a decade or two, but we measure that time over generations.
저희가 말하는 이 성공이라는 것은 1년, 2년도 아니고 10년, 20년도 아닙니다. 정말 오랜 세월 동안에 아주 오랫동안 끊임없이 장기적인 성공을 뜻합니다.
So let me thank all the Diamonds and all the FCs for their incredible partnership. Let me thank the next generation, the second generation of ABO leaders that are helping us craft the business for the future. And let me congratulate all of you for being here today and taking that action that Doug referred to so that you can move forward and achieve your goals and your success.
다이아몬드 여러분들, FC 유한 여러분들, 믿을 수 없을 만큼 놀라운 파트너십 다시 한번 감사드립니다. 그 외에도 차세대, 2세대 리더 여러분들 정말 감사합니다. 여러분들의 비즈니스 미래 계속해서 신장할 수 있도록 이끌어주시고 또 저희도 역시 노력하겠습니다. 참석해주신 여러분 한 분 한 분 진심으로 감사드리고 비전은 발전, 여러분들의 목표 그리고 여러분들의 꿈이 비즈니스가 더욱더 성장할 수 있도록 실현될 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다.
Thank you, everybody, and let's have a great event.